words said in the aftermath are just too confusing. Now I spend my days watching you throw stones at someone who's already dead. And if this is the way we all began, so how can I ask for any more?
We are in a puppet show about the French existentialist philosophers. I play a puppet version of Simone de Beauvoir.
I play a puppet version of Jean-Paul Sartre.
And the show is mainly about a lesser-known philosopher named Simone Weil who shot fascists in Spain.
Yes. And eventually we get to a point to where we tell some of the story in a very improv-like way between several of us who are the philosophers. They are like
we play
Albert.
wine pong.
Yeah.
We accuse each other of horrible things which may or may not be true.
And we are philanderers, for sure.
We're all philanderers, but especially the two of us.
Yes.
Yeah. At the Theater in the Round,
At the
right
Theater
here.
in the Round. Yeah.
And does a degree in philosophy required to understand the show?
Absolutely not.
No, we curse a lot.
Yes, it's mostly swear words. Well, not mostly, but
No,
it's
no.
partially swear words.
Yes.
Show.
My name is Elisa Rosenthal. My show is Big Honor Student Energy. I've been told that that's something I give off, so I made a show about it. I open tomorrow at 1 p.m. at Open Eye. It's a storytelling show about when you embark on artist life and gig life, but you're real type A, honor student, like paper planner kind of person, trying to fit in and realizing you're kind of weird, but maybe that's your superpower all along.
Okay, so Tim, I saw your show today, and I didn't get to see the end. What's up with that?
I got too casual. I slowed down. I got to pick up the pace. I was promising some other folks, like, if you come see it again, I'll start later in the show, so I make sure I reach the end.
How much did I miss?
3 minutes. Not much at all.
Okay.
But the best 3 minutes. I'm so sorry.
So now I got to go again. How am I going to do that? What am I going to give up?
Can you clone yourself? Is that an option?
I'll look into that. Thank you. Good idea. Good idea.
So I am a cast member of La Tunda, which is a Colombian retelling of an original folktale. It's about a magical shapeshifter who lives in the forests of Colombia. And basically it's a queer retelling of the story and one storyteller's path to try and find out who is this mystical being.
Hi, my name is Boo Segerson. I am in The Spirit Moves You to Color the Unseen with the Winding Sheet outfit here on the Rarig Thrust. It is about Hilma af Klint, an amazing spiritualist and painter from back in the early 1900s. Come see it.
Excellent. My name is Jane Froyland. I am in A Sad Carousel 2, The Timely Death of Herschel Doucheberg. I was in the audience for this show 15 years ago, and I laughed every minute, and I've been laughing literally every minute of rehearsal and our first performance. So I highly recommend you come see it, and we are in the Rarig Thrust.
Well, my show is called Final Dress with the Open Eye Theater. I play with Sean Dillon, and we have a guest director every show. Tomorrow we have Isabella Dunzith. And the whole idea of the show is that we are doing a final dress rehearsal before our big show the next day, and nothing could go wrong, but absolutely everything goes wrong. It's completely improvised, it's ridiculous, it's super fun. Our first show was with Shannon Custer, and it was wonderful. So it's a great show. Hopefully you can all come out.
And who are the other actors?
On Monday, it's John Hamath. I think that's how I pronounce it. It's terrible. If you know it, please tell me.
Nope, I'm the same way.
All right. And then on Friday, we have Mike Fotis. And Saturday, we have Duck Washington.
We are Melancholics Anonymous with Joan of Arc from Miss Teen Queen USA. It is a send-up of beauty pageants, girlhood, and Joan of Arc herself. It's a glitzy romp, and it is a lot of fun.
Hey, I'm Janelle Cloth. My show is Comfort Zone Presents Chemistry, playing at the Theater in the Round. The show is an improv duo. We are secret agents who have lost our mojo. And the only way to get it back is to examine the duos of history and pop culture. And we embody them and learn how to get our mojo back through our periodic table of duos. Our next few shows are Wednesday at 8:30 p.m., Thursday at 5:30 p.m., and the last day, Sunday, at 8:30 p.m. as well. If you want to check us out, get out of your comfort zone and get into ours.
Hi, I'm Don Krasnowski, and I'm doing Invasive Species in Space No One Can Hear Your Steam, which is an alien steampunk mashup. And it has some pretty awesome props in it, doesn't it?
It does. The costumes are amazing. I loved them.
Good. Thank you so much. And we had a lot of fun playing with 3D printers. And actually, I shouldn't say we. That was Sean's. All of Sean's work made all of those props absolutely incredible. So thank you so much, Sean, for making our show so good.
It's our town with zombies.
Let's see. I just came from the Winding Sheet outfit. Their show was really beautiful. I saw Songs Without Words, packed 10 p.m. show last night. It was really, really beautiful. And then, yeah, those are probably my top two recs.
I'm going to go with Phil Gonzalez's Trust Exercises and John Bennett's Americant. He's a touring artist, now from Portland, but originally from Australia. And it is a perspective that you don't hear every day. And I think we really need to support our touring artists in particular. So.
I mean, I've seen 5 other shows of my own, and they've all been truly stellar. I started off seeing Sam Swear's A Good Cancer to Have, Bring Tissue, but it's phenomenal. And then I saw the Joan of Arc show by Melancholics Anonymous. Like, very well polished, very funny, well done. Then I saw Andrew Wheeler's new show about the Garden of Heroes, also stellar. As a history nerd, if you're a history nerd, you'll love it. It's literally a balls-out performance. And then I just saw the Winding Sheet outfit do their historic play about the painter de Klimt, which is just beautiful. My wife, who's a painter, I'm going to bring her back to see it, and I don't normally see shows twice. So every show I've seen has been truly stellar, and we're blessed with so much talent in the Twin Cities.
Sure, it's that mixed blood.
Hey, I'm here with Mike and fellow blogger Kendra, and they're going to tell us what their favorite show of the Fringe so far is.
Shrieking Harpies, they're just my favorite show to see. I see them every time they're in town. And not in town, but every show that's close to me.
Mike, do you have a cold? Because you sound a little stuffed up. And your nose
it's pushing hard.
Your nose looks a little red.
It's pushing hard. It's pushing hard.
My favorite show so far. I also like the Shrieking Harpies, but I'm also going to say that I liked the Gentleman's Pratfall Club, and it was so funny, and I want to see it like 1,000 more times. It was amazing.
An exorcism, don't you know? Wonderful, wonderful show. Exactly what it was, what I thought it was going to be, but just tremendous acting, really funny script, very physical. People are screaming and thrown around, and it's a lot of lampooning of rural Minnesota and a bit of fun with the Lutheran Church, which is called the Diet Coke of Christianity.
That's great. Do you see a lot of shows?
Oh yeah, every year. I'm a regular and volunteer. Usually usher. I was in one production a couple years ago, but I love Fringe. To me, it's magic.
Well, thanks for volunteering. It's very important. It wouldn't run as smoothly if we didn't have all these volunteers, so that's fantastic.
You're very welcome.
And what's your name?
Joseph.
So tell me, what's the best show you've seen so far, Allison?
That's not fair because they're all wonderful in their own ways. If you're going to make me pick one, I actually had just the best time at Clown Funeral. Made me laugh a lot, and it was just nice to forget about some of the news for type 55. So if you want to laugh, go check out Clown Funeral. But check out all the shows at the Minnesota Fringe because they're all wonderful.
That's true. I haven't seen a bad one yet.
Me either.
My favorite show that I've seen thus far is Final Dress. It's an improv show, and it is absolutely hilarious. Highly suggested. It is at the Open Eye Theater, so it's worth the drive, I promise.
I just came from the second performance of Trust Exercises, which is a phenomenal solo show in the Rarig X from Phil Gonzalez. Some really thought-provoking content, and Phil is just an awesome performer, and I really recommend people check it out. Hamluke is a returning favorite, certainly, and this is a great iteration of it. And the Joan of Arc, the Melancholics Anonymous is always super fun. I was also really, really impressed with Clown Funeral.
I'm here with Cherry and Spoon, Jill Schaefer. You had to miss the first day, but you've seen the last 2 days. But tell us what you just saw and what you think of it.
Yeah, I've seen 3 shows so far, so I'm just starting out, but I just came from Guns the Musical, which is very funny, very silly, a little bit political, but not a whole lot, but yeah, really well done. I saw the Winding Sheet outfit, which is always like beautiful and haunting and really smart and well-researched and makes me want to learn more about this Swedish painter.
Why couldn't you be here for the first day of Fringe? What was so important?
They were doing my favorite musical in my favorite city in Minnesota. Zeitgeist in Duluth is doing a really beautiful production of Rent with all this young, raw talent. I tell you to go see it, but it's sold out. But if you go to Duluth, there's a lot of good theater there, so you should check it out.
I'm here with Shannon Custer. You directed Sam Landman's show, right?
Carousel 2, A Sad Carousel 2. The Timely Death of Herschel Doucheberg.
Or should I call you Shannon Webster?
Oh my God. Unless it's my mom. No. Please no.
So, Shannon, what's your favorite shows you've seen so far?
Okay, so this is impossible. It's like children. But I just saw Jewelry Power Elite with Lauren Anderson, and I can't stop thinking about it. I think it is so beautiful and poignant and, of course, hilarious, but also I learned so much. It's gorgeous. And the Winding Sheet outfit show I also just saw last night. The spirit moves you and you see colors. Damn it, Amber Bjork, with your titles. I can never put in my brain. But it's beautiful. What am I doing? It's beautiful. So those are 2 that come to mind, but I'm going to regret this immediately and feel bad.
Everything I've seen so far has been very strong, but a couple of my favorites were Joan of Arc, Miss Teen USA, just fantastic. Melancholics Anonymous they can do no wrong in my book. They're amazing. And I also tremendously enjoyed the comedy suitcase show Gentlemen's Pratfall Club, which is extremely funny. Both of them were just excellent. And the Pratfall Club, what was really notable to me is those guys have always done amazing physical comedy. There was also so much clever writing, so many really funny lines in it. It was a really excellent mix.
And their bodies they can only do this for so long.
Yeah, they don't have many years left of doing that. They're going to have to fall back on actually just writing funny lines all the time. I don't know how long they have before that's going to happen.
We saw Husk Vessel, the contemporary dance piece, yesterday, and it was fabulous. Absolutely phenomenal. First-rate work. Everybody should see it. They've been developing it for 5 years, and it shows.
Yeah, I was talking to someone earlier who saw it. It's not on my schedule, but I might have to try and rearrange things because I've heard it's really incredible. And they finished early and told about how they developed it, which was fascinating.
It was really great. Yeah, it was about a 45-minute piece. There was 15 minutes of really engaging talk back. We found out about, the musical development and their process, and it was really, really worthwhile.
With Cabin Fever. It was an improv show by Small Waves Theater Company, and it was a lot of fun. It's like the structure is a reality dating competition for lesbians, and they had like confessionals that they would do little one-off sides, and they just looked like they were really having a lot of fun up there.
Songs without words, 100%. She is fucking stunning. She does an amazing job. It is well performed. The lighting is insane. The set is minimal, but like in keeping and really beautifully done, which is really hard to do when you're touring. 100% see it, and it's in the X, so the tickets are going to be
Husk
hard.
Vessel, which is a dance show. It's the one that they did the preview with, dancing around with sheets that they use as part of the movements and such. And then Joan of Arc.
I just saw an out-of-town act called The Mind Reader, and it's different than any Fringe show I've seen. He's kind of doing, it's not exactly magic, but it is kind of its own kind of mind reading. It's audience participation involved. I was a volunteer at one point, and he literally did read my mind. It was really cool. So... highly recommend.
Hamluke is fantastic. One show I do want to recommend because because it's an out of towner. It's called the Big Secret. It's over at Rarig, and he's a guy from out of New York. His name's Brad. Really great, really lovely storyteller. I highly recommend it. Very good.
This by Tim Muren. It is in theater in the round, and there's a zombie show.
Our zombie town?
Our zombie town. And it could be yours, too. I thought Clown Funeral was awesome. Yeah, the Nixon telling Jackie Gleason about UFOs was pretty interesting.
Okay, I'm here with Jill Schaefer, Cherry and Spoon again, and we just saw the Melancholics Anonymous show at Rarig, and then we had to hustle over to Strike for Rec League, it's called. And do you remember the last thing I said to you before we got in our cars?
Race you?
That's right. And I beat you.
You did, but I ate a sandwich in the car, so I was more.
I did too. Mine was peanut butter and jelly. What was yours?
It was a Jersey Mike's that's been in my bag for 6 hours.
Okay, you win in the sandwich department. So what are the best shows you saw so far this year?
Oh no, I'm right on the spot. I've actually enjoyed everything I've seen so far. But I'm gonna say right now we just saw Rec League at Strike, and it's their opening, and this is just a murderer's row of improvisers, and I laughed so hard. I'm also a baseball fan. I'm a huge Twins fan, and it does help that Bobby Gardner brought up Byron Buxton during the set. So he's obviously on my gold star list, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. But these are pros. These are pro improvisers. They know what the hell they're doing.
And Nissa, who are you here with?
I'm here with Sam Lamon.
Oh, Sam, I didn't recognize you with your shirt buttoned up.
I know. It's a very different look for me.
So what's the best thing you've seen so far?
Well, Rec League is up there. We haven't seen a lot of stuff, but Withering Lows is a surprise. My friend Nicole, I think, wrote that, but she is a wonderful singer, and it's, if you like Kate Bush and if you don't know Wuthering Heights, it's still a really fun show. Her husband Andrew, who plays Heathcliff, he's amazing, and does some. They're both. The whole production's amazing. So Withering Lows.
I loved Andrew's Heathcliff. And I'm a huge Wuthering Heights fan, and I am a fan of the book and movies, and he was so great. From the moment he walked on, I was like, oh yeah, he's Heathcliff.
Yeah.
He's great.
You know, I love the book, but I hate the Laurence Olivier film version because it ends at halfway.
It ends happy. I was just talking about it. I agree with you. It ends happy, and it ends halfway through the book. We don't get all the kid stuff and stuff like that, but yeah.
This is a fun companion piece. Again, I've never read the book. I only know the Kate Bush song, which you get in the show. But because I know Nicole and she is a big Kate Bush fan, man, it's a fun little companion piece to be like, oh, here's a little continuation of Heathcliff. And it's just really fun. Really fun.
Kathy and Heathcliff are actually married in real life, which adds a fun dynamic to that show.
Yes, really fun.
And I gotta also give a shout out to Kira, because she holds down the fort as Nellie in that. She's wonderful. Yeah. And we had to say Winding Sheet outfit too. We love Winding Sheet outfit, and we saw them yesterday.
Well, I always want to mention like underdogs. Winding Sheet is going to do really well, and I'm not.
Yes.
Their stuff is always great, and this was particularly really great.
Yeah.
But I was trying to find like one that we've seen is like, oh, they might not get as many audience members. So, but Rec League is, I mean, they're going to do really well too. So.
Yeah, it sold out. It felt like it.
I don't think it was.
Okay.
There was seats by us, but it was close. I mean, in the front, the seats for the first few rows, absolutely very full. So
this is just their
make
first
sure you
show
plan.
too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, make sure to get tickets for. And I'll say that Withering Lows actually had a pretty good house for
Withering
their first show too. So
That was at 5:30, and it was very
did
full.
really well.
Yeah.
So, and that's in the X.
Yes.
Yes, the X.
And that's a small theater. That's one of the venues that can sell out from time to time.
Absolutely. So another show to keep an eye on, because especially as word gets out about that musical number, it's pretty fantastic.
And looking forward to Phil Gonzalez's show. Looking forward to a bunch of other shows, but Phil's is always, he's always great.
Okay, I'm
So-
here with Mike Fotis. I just saw Rec League, which was brilliant. One of the funniest improv things I've seen. I highly recommend it. I want to talk to you, though, about independent producer. That's what your show is this year, right? So what is the difference between that and one that gets pulled out? What are the services you have access to and don't?
The main thing is these were all groups that didn't get pulled in the lottery. So if you don't get pulled in the lottery, you still have the option at Minnesota Fringe, and I think at other fringes too, of finding your own venue. So literally independent venue is just finding your own venue. I think the Minnesota Fringe is a little bit different because it tends to be theaters that host the independent venues.
Sure.
But in theory, you could have done that like at a storefront or like in the park or whatever. I actually think last year there were some that were in the park.
Yeah, there was one in the park.
Yeah, so that's the main difference. And then the other kind of difference is that we've got to find our own techs. We have to find our own box office people. So if you come to show at Strike, you're going to see the producers also running box office for other shows and stuff like that. We get a box office training and stuff like that. The Fringe is great. You don't feel like you're totally on your own or anything, but it is like we had to set up our own tech rehearsals, find our own techs, like all of that kind of stuff. But we have our own, not that late seating, I guess, is kind of allowed everywhere now, but like that's not an issue here. You know what I mean? We have a cash option, so you can pay a little bit less to pay if you pay cash, and then artists get 100% of that. Like, so in that sense, it's like really cool. So I like it. I think there's a little bit more freedom. So.
But you still get you can be included in the previews.
Yes.
You're on their website. They give you box office training and the software, I assume.
Yeah, that's right. Because we do pay once you sign up, you pay a venue fee. So Strike gets a fee to host it, and then you pay. All producers pay a fee to the Fringe, and that fee covers like everything that you were just talking about, like getting on the website and all that stuff.
So one last question: what's the best thing you've seen at Fringe so far this year, or a couple of the best ones?
I help run Strike Theater, so to be honest with you, this first weekend I've been doing a lot of just setting up and in front of the house kind of stuff, so I haven't seen anything. I listened to Lauren Anderson's show, Jewelry Power Elite, and it's great. Like just listening to it as an audio show, it was fantastic. But I haven't had a chance yet. This week and next weekend is when I'm going to see stuff. So.
Okay, great. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Rob.
Yep.
I had a classic Fringe day today. I was going to go see a 1 o'clock show. I was late, so I didn't get to see it. I was going to go see a different show at 2:30. I sat down. I was in the wrong theater, and I saw a great show, Mindbender. I think it's Mind Reader. Thank you. I loved that show. I'm so glad I wandered into that by accident. And then the next show I wanted to see was sold out, so it was just a circus of wrong things that made for a great day.
Right. I'm here with Candace and Sarah, who are longtime Fringe fanatics, and you have a special thing with you, don't you?
Yes, we have a very special bag with us. The Melancholics Anonymous made this bag for us for our 30th commitment ceremony anniversary, and it is Sarah, you can see, and me handing out chocolate and bourbon as we do, and the other side of the bag says the Melancholics Anonymous love the VCs, and we love the Melancholics Anonymous. Their show is absolutely fantastic. You must see it. It's amazing. The crowd went wild. Standing ovation. First night of Fringe.
I'm Kyle Decker. I'm the creative director of Hot Chocolate Media. I'm collaborating with Phantom Chorus Theater to make Gospel Gus's Godly Good Time Get Together. It is going to be a reunion of an evangelical kids mascot puppet show where things go wrong and people die. It'll be lots of blood, lots of puppets, and silly dance numbers. We're got an Indiegogo going for it right now because it's got the biggest cast I've ever done in a show, and I like to pay people. So check that out. Thank you.
Melancholics Anonymous is bringing The Last Menagerie, a zombie send-up of The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams, to the Horror Fest stage. Written by Jeffrey Nolan, a brilliant company member. It will be loads of fun, hopefully a little poignant, and very gory. This is our first Horror Fest, and we are extremely excited.
All over but the shouting. Every soul needs light. My mind's been wasting away in the afternoon shade, out of sight. And I am not the pure and perfect one, but my branches are still bent toward the sun.